as this business, our business is very fast and reliable because without this, I look into how someone could get to VI from Ikorodu. Believe me, my brother, that person will stay up more than 4 hours in the road wanting to get. But with the help of this
Okay, so my name is Martin Victor.
Ferry,
I'm 22 years old and I
it's very
currently
very fast.
take private lessons and also take courses on product management and product design right now. And I've been doing private tutoring since 2019 during when I was doing NYC. Yeah. I currently work on my own. I mean, nothing. I just work for myself, basically. Okay, so on the island, that's where I take my the students I take private lessons. So most times it's always after school, or every time it's always after school, except during holidays. Yeah, and my product management class is always online. So it depends on the time. Sometimes I leave home around 12:31. Yes, so when I leave home around 1, I mean, it's not a rush hour for ferry terminal. It's not a rush hour. So sometimes I could be there for, say, 30, 40, 45 minutes before we take off. And by 3 o'clock maximum, most times I'm always on the island. Okay, so from home, from here, I take a bike to the junction for 100 naira. And I take from the junction to Ibute 100 naira also. Then I take from Ibute to the ferry terminal 100 naira. That's 300. And the ferry fee is 1,000 naira. Was formerly 700 naira before coronavirus, but COVID came and everything changed. Yeah, after the ferry, I take a bus or a bike depending on how late I am to the exact location I'm going. It's actually in VI, so I just basically cross to the other side and take a bike or a vehicle. Okay, actually the ferry is more expensive. I mean, it wasn't more expensive before COVID. It was almost the same price, ranging 700 to 800, or almost the same price. But I mean, now it's 1,000 naira, and so I believe that the ferry prices are higher than that of the bus or by road. Lagos now. Lagos is like it's really, really, really hectic, and that's one of the reasons I started boarding using the ferry though, because I got tired of road and everything, and I wasn't exactly convenient in the first place to start using the ferry because I mean I've had people talk about their bad experiences, but I just had to just try one time and I felt like it was working for me, so I don't know. But I've had really, really terrible bad experiences in Lagos traffic. I've spent close to 4 hours. There are many days I get back home because I don't use the ferry terminal when I'm coming. I don't use the ferry when I'm coming back because of ferry closes by 6:30, and sometimes by 7:30 I'm still at work. So I have to use the road, and sometimes I get home. I've gotten home to 12 before. I've had several bad experiences, not several, I've had a few bad experiences with the ferry. So there was one time I boarded around around 5:55, and normally the boat is always like a 20 minutes, 25 minutes journey, and we spent like 1 hour 30 minutes on the water. Yes, so apparently the ferry stopped, and usually at night there's no always rescue operation, or even in the afternoon it's always slow, not talk of night. So we were on the water for like 1 hour 30 minutes. Everybody was sweating inside the ferry terminal. I had to call my brother and tell him that guy, be like, say problem deal. And I didn't want to call my mom because she's not exactly so supportive of, and she would have even said, why did I enter the ferry at night at that time? But I didn't exactly enter. I mean, the last ferry leaves at 6, so I got to make the last one, but I don't know. I think the driver lost track of the location or something like that. So when we even got to the ferry terminal, when we got to the other side, we didn't even know because it was already dark, and usually they're not always light. There's always light out. In fact, what we're doing is illegal. If they had caught us, they would have probably arrested all of us at that time. But they would have probably arrested us. But I mean, we had excuse because we left the normal time. Do you understand? The ferry was just somehow stuck on water. So I was spent like 1 hour 30 minutes on the road. When I was traumatized, I was even saying that I don't think I was going to enter the ferry again. But next day, I still went there. I used to hear what. basically. It's not frequent. It's definitely not frequent, but I mean, yes. We've lost a family friend that route, that ferry, the gutter route. I think that was 3 years ago. Before I even started entering ferry, I think 3 years ago, it was at night. Till today, they've not even found the woman. She just went missing like that. So there are very few times that it happens like that, and there are very few times where they were able to rescue some people. But usually, anytime there's always problem like that, it's always at night. So most times, rescue operation is really slow. Because even in the afternoon, I mean, this is Nigeria. Not so many things work as they should. So even at night, even in the morning rather. I mean, there was one time I was in the morning. I think around 11, our ferry stopped in the middle of the water, and for like 45 minutes, they said another ferry was coming to pick us up, and for 45 minutes we were on the water, nothing. I haven't experienced one. I can't say, but I doubt it. And I've entered the ferry. I entered the ferry like out of 365 days. I used the ferry averagely 250 days, and I haven't experienced one. So I doubt. I really doubt. Right now, what I feel about Lagos, what I feel towards about within inside Lagos is I just want to leave. I just want to get out. That's just basically it. I feel like this particular state has stressed my life out. They say Lagos is one of the most lucrative places to be in Nigeria, if I'm being factual. But I feel like more often than not, we do not exactly talk about how stressful it is to live in Lagos. I mean, I think they said the average lifespan of a Nigerian is, I think, right now is a 50. But I feel like if they take a real survey of the average lifespan in Lagos, probably having 30. Because most times we spend several hours on the road. I mean, several lucrative hours. Lagosians are fond of saying this thing. Oh, I wake up 5 a.m. Sometimes it's like, it doesn't make us feel hardworking. There's like a bragging right. Oh, so I wake up 5 a.m. You're not supposed to wake up 5 a.m. on normal circumstances because I'm going to work. I want to resume my work. There are people that even wake up 5 a.m. and they have to resume. They resume work. Their work is supposed to resume 9 a.m. Because they live really far. They leave home 5 a.m. and still don't even get to work. So what I'm just saying is that Lagos is a very, very, in as much as I feel like if you don't stay in Lagos, that's when you believe that, oh, Lagos is everything and all that. Lagos is actually the absolute, I don't want to say absolute ghetto. I mean, it can get better, but right now I feel like I just actually want to, if I get a job somewhere else that is not Lagos, definitely, I am not thinking twice about it. If I have the opportunity to leave Lagos, I think I'll just go to Ibadan. First, looking at proximity of Lagos to Ibadan. So even if I want to come back to Lagos, or even if I want to do something in Lagos, I mean, it's not all that far. And I feel like Ibadan is a really cool place. And if I'm leaving Lagos to Ibadan, it's definitely because I'm working remotely. My job is remotely, so I don't exactly have to